In this tutorial, we're gonna make the earring for this very beautiful wire ring that we had learned how to make. First, we choose 12 gauge wire. It means the same gauge that we had used for making the wire ring, and also the same bead or stone that is used in that wire ring. And also, main tools, round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, and flush cutter. And at the end, the thinner wire, 24 gauge wire for the weaving part and 20 gauge for the hook. First, we start by the thicker wire, the wire of about 12 gauge, and we are going to make a U shape with that. First, we should make sure that it's all straight, and I'm going to do that with chain nose pliers, and I put it in between and then push it to be straight if there is any weavy parts. And then with round nose pliers, I would make a turn just with keeping that with round nose pliers, and with the other hand I'm going to make it bended and rotated at the same time, and this would be shaped just like a U shape. I am forming it with my fingers just like this, and then with flush cutter cut the other side just in front of the starting point. It may be a little tough, so push it hard and it's ready. The main structure, and we are going to add some details to this U shape. The distance here is appropriate for the stone or bead that you're going to put in between. And we are going to fasten it up with the thinner wire. But before, we are going to make some hammering parts at ending and starting point. So I am putting the piece on a hard surface and then pushing it with the hard hammer. Just pay attention to the way I move the hammer. That would be something like this when I push it hard and make it hammered just at the start and ending point. It would be something like this. And the point is that we have sharp edges and we are going to smooth it with jewelry files. And I'm the one with the flat surface and the one with a harsh surface. First, I start with the flat one, and I'm going to use it just to smooth the sharp edges like this. I could applicate the jewelry file on the surface or move the piece onto the jewelry file. Do the same for both parts till they would be smooth and there is no any sharp edges left. And now I'm going to fasten the bead or stone in between. Pick up the thinner wire and put it onto the main structure, and at one side wrap it all around and keep it tight with chain nose pliers and push it so that it would be attached tight. Then with round nose pliers, make it rounded and wrapped just like this. And by the way, I had injured my finger while I was working with the thinner wire, and it happens when you are making wire jewelries, so you should be so careful. And had you ever have this painful experience, let's say, And okay, I'm going to push the other side and cut the wire out in between 2 or 3 centimeters over the other side, and I'm going to insert the bead or stone in, and to make another wire wrapping or wire coiling part at the other side. So I'm using my tool round nose pliers and chain nose pliers to make the same. Then at the end, pick up 20 gauge wire and make a hook with first making a loop with round nose pliers, and to bend the other side to make a U shape just like this. Make it close to the loop, and somewhere in front of the loop make a bend and cut it out in about half of a centimeters. Now this is the hook that I'm going to open the loop and insert the main structure and close it back. Now this is ready, the very beautiful wire earring with the tiger's eye stone that we had the ring in previous tutorials, and also the bangle. You could go to that tutorials and make a total set and enjoy it so much. Thanks for watching.